I'm on a mission to platinum as many free-to-play games as possible, whether it be a MOBA, turn-based RPG, open world collectathon, has a gacha system, or only cosmetics. This video is part 2 and I'm platinuming Zenless Zone Zero, a free-to-play action gacha game developed and published by MiHoYo. It has a 3 out of 10 in difficulty, takes 1 playthrough and 100 hours to platinum. The game starts by showing the first free-to-play A-rank characters, Billy, Ambi and Nicole. The first thing I noticed about the game is the presentation is really good, with fluid animation and comic book style imagery. The characters we control, called the Cunning Hares, are being chased for stealing a valuable item. 2 of the members drop into a hollow and the combat tutorial starts. A spherical black dome where monsters that used to be humans called ethereals lurk. After the initial tutorial ends, I get a trophy and an option to choose the gender of the main character. I chose the female version called Belle, but the male version is still playable in the story, which was a bit surprising. They also don't have amnesia unlike other similar games. They are called proxies and are basically navigators of the hollow. Their first mission at the start of the game is to navigate Ambi and Billy out of the hollow. After beating the mini-boss of this stage, a bunch of things happen and we get access to an AI companion called Fairy and a trophy. And another trophy before that for seeing new Eridu for the first time. After the prologue, the next mission is helping everyone's favorite 50-50 lost character, Nekomata, save people from being part of a demolition. Speaking of gacha, I got my first 5-star character from the standard banner called Soldier 11. Before starting the mission, I did some leveling up and got 2 trophies for reaching level 20 for a character and W engine. During the end of the mission, there is a boss fight against the Dead End Butcher, and by this time I got used to the combat and it was pretty good. Unsurprisingly, I got trophies for doing this. But not all of them pop because some of them are bugged. The first one is unlocking the second floor. To fix this, I just went upstairs and back downstairs till the trophy popped. The next one is during the Nekomata mission and I had to play the game on TV mode, and after beating the stage again the trophy popped. It wasn't a big problem, but the game has been out for more than a year, so this should have been fixed by now. The next banner character arrived and I had to decide which one to pick. Design wise, Trigger looks better to me, but I have to try them out to see which one I like. The next is doing a mission in Hollow Zero, which is a roguelike mode. This is where we meet Miyabi for the first time. She is basically Gojo Satoru of this world. This mode is going to be important later on. Next is the agent story with Soldier 11. Half of the characters in ZZZ have agent stories where they are the main character. And I got a trophy for getting 50 observation data, which are a type of collectibles, and a trophy for completing the agent story. After this mission, the game opens up and I got to do other stuff like events, which are a great source for collecting polychrome. The next major story mission is helping out the Bellabog Industries retrieve some missing equipment. Nothing too interesting happens in this story, so after defeating the boss, I got all the trophies for this section. After that, I got a trophy for unlocking the 5th store and reaching level 6 at Random Play Store. Both can be obtained by just playing the game.
The afternoon sun.
Now I can waste all my materials on substats I don't need. The next main story mission is helping out officers catch criminals, and like the other one, nothing too interesting happens here and I got all the corresponding trophies. The last main story mission ties some of the loose ends of the previous missions, and other than having the worst boss in the game, the story was okay and I got all the story related trophies. I then did all the agent stories, which include Nekomata, Grace, Colada, Rina and Lycon. Though every story related trophies are done, due to the 2.0 update, I have to finish the 2.0 story mission to get the trophy A Legend Reborn by completing all the proxy primers, which is actually not true and you only have to do 9 out of 10. I could have progressed through the story normally, but I decided to skip to 2.0, and after completing it I got the trophy. I will eventually return to finish the story sections I missed because I was understandably confused. I also got the rest of the leveling up trophies as well. The next two trophies are from the Hollow Zero roguelike mode combined with a dungeon crawler. There's actually 3 trophies, but I got the first one ages ago. I heard many people don't like the TV mode, but I thought it was really enjoyable. You find items to buff yourself, and when you encounter enemies you do the regular fighting. After completing all the stages you get to fight this boss called Nineveh, and this is where I had my first game over. For some reason I started with very low HP, and I don't remember taking that much damage prior to a fight, so I must have taken a life draining item or wasn't paying attention. Anyway, I defeated the boss on my 3rd attempt and got the trophies. The next 2 trophies are secret, meaning they don't appear on the map. The first one, you have to talk to this girl to access it. There's a specific path you need to take, and I needed to watch a guide to do it. The next one is a great trophy to get, and I absolutely hate it. You have to use this public phone to access the quest. Once it starts, the game tells you that it takes at least 2 hours to beat, and I failed. This is a complete dungeon crawler, and you have to befriend the 7 virtues and 7 sins by leveling up and beating enemies RPG style. This actually did take me 2 hours, and your actions do matter during the early parts. Unfortunately, I made a big mistake and I had to do the entire thing from the start. Once you know what to do, it's not that bad, but this mission crushed my soul. 2 hours wasted. After another hour, I got the trophy. Except for the reset, it's really enjoyable. Lastly, the most annoying trophy in this game. But before that,
let's go gambling!
You tried. Soldier 11, at your command.
at least the W engine is a 7525. Anyway, during the entire game, a black cat called Inky will occasionally appear, and you need to reach max trust with this thing. While doing this, the cat suddenly stopped appearing. I did some research and found out that there's a glitch where you have to finish all the stages of this dungeon crawler if you've already started it. I really enjoyed it and I hope this kind of mode returns. After finishing all the stages, the cat still didn't appear on the map. Luckily the cat was actually there and I just needed to look around a bit. After a certain point you can buy cat food, so I went to the in-game store to buy it, but it wouldn't let me. This took me a long time to realize that I was doing a quest where I needed to take a picture of these things. This was so frustrating after spending hours trying to make this godforsaken cat like me. The cat only appears once a day in-game and I just skipped time to repeat the process. Usually the cat will appear on the map, but after doing this several dozen times, it stopped appearing again. Fortunately, it was only on the map, but now I had to wander around town hoping the cat would pop up somewhere. After what seemed like forever, all the trophies popped and I got the platinum. Overall, I think ZZZ is a great game. The combat is good with lots of depth. The story on the other hand is okay. It feels like they're trying to make you like the new characters rather than focusing on telling you a good story. Which is still not bad, and I think they do a mostly good job of making you want to pull the new characters. Sadly, I was too late for most of them.
But you can't do this to me. You know how much I sacrificed?
For endgame content, Deadly Assault and Shiyu Defense. After making 2 playable teams consisting of Seed, Soldier 11, Lucy, and for the second team, Lucia, Nicole, Manator, I tried both endgame content. Speaking of Manator, this character does not make sense that he is an A rank. With insufficient stats, budget teams, and some skill issues sprinkled in, I managed to get 2/3 of it done. I'm glad there are no trophies associated with this mode. I'll give the game an 8 out of 10 and a platinum experience of a 5, mostly because of the cat. Thank you for watching it this far in the video. If you liked it, please give a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again in another video.
Yeah, it's time to go decide. Let your inner spark ignite. Find a treasure or growing bride. Rich for it and take a flight. Look, you're not at least you tried.